Families and teachers were looking for new innovative programs to be part of, and so a group of teachers, community members, myself, came together and wrote a proposal for an arts integrated magnet school and focusing on inquiry learning. It was approved February 2012 that we open Mylan School.
Mylan is an arts integrated school, or I would say an integrated learning school. What makes it unique on paper is the arts integration, but what makes it unique in actuality is the collaboration between the teachers across all disciplines, and that all of the staff have gone through the Integrated Learning Specialist program.
For staff to be hired here, they had to agree to complete the 90 hours of the Integrated Learning program offered through the county. It's very powerful to have professional collaboration that all your staff have. They've all been trained in integrating the arts, and that makes for a very powerful program. I couldn't imagine leading this school had I not gone through that program. To be able to understand what I was asking of teachers, but also how we then create that program, a true integrated learning program using the arts across the school. And it's very deep training that really helps you understand the power of using art to support academics.
What makes this unique? For me at least, it's this emphasis that we have on the process of how kids get from point A to point B. I think a lot of schools, and at least when I was growing up, the idea is the end point, and looking at, you have a lot of the art projects where it's follow steps A, B, and C to get to this final product, whereas I think we do a really good job here of emphasizing that the process of how they got there is just as important, if not more important, than the actual final product.
I teach kindergarten, and for me, it's hard for kindergartners to just, you ask them a question to think really deeply, and I feel like while they're doing the art, it really brings that out for them. They're able to, there's less pressure, they're able to really think about what they're doing and express themselves. Kids are happy, and I feel like there's such a great mix of kids getting to be really independent and take real ownership of their work, that they feel good about themselves and about what they're doing.
To be an artist, I'm a student artist at Mylan School, is about learning new experiences. It's not just drawing or writing something down. The teachers here really work with you, and I think that's a very fun experience.
We get to be with other people who really enjoy the same things we like, and we get to do lots of art, and they integrate art into our learning.
The kids are really having the opportunity to ask questions that they're curious about and research them in the way that works for their learning style.
To me, you need a question to create art. It's a very essential item, and if you didn't have questions, then what's the point of making art to me?
Creating the questions is an art in and of itself. We learn about our art, and we learn about ourselves when we make the questions.
I think arts integration matters because it's teaching the whole child, and it provides this language for every child regardless of their language background or their socioeconomic background. It provides a way for them to communicate and express their understanding.
We try to express our feelings through our art. We try to express what is important to us and what we like.
Art is fundamental for learning and fundamental for human beings. It is creative expression is as old as human beings, and without it, you're not truly getting an education.
The arts are essential to building student confidence. They're essential to for students to feel empowered in themselves, and creativity and having that ability to be creative is going to be a requirement of the world that they're going into.